guys can hear me. This is, I don't know what take this is, but I've done quite a few attempts at motovlogging now since my last video upload onto YouTube, and the audio has just been pathetic with all the videos. I've tried different mics. I've tried about 4 different mics now. I've tried the mic position inside the helmet. Yeah, and I haven't had much success. So I've pretty much given up, and whatever audio I get, it is what it is. So right now I'm filming with the purple panda mic. It seems to be the mic of choice for many motovloggers, so thought why not join the bag and order one, test it out. It's not much different to the other lavalier mics that I've got. The quality is about the same. It gets just as much wind noise as the others. There's no difference. So for me, what I've learned through all these tests that I've been running with microphones and getting the perfect audio setup is you're never going to get the perfect audio setup. You'll always have wind noise, and part of that, especially in my case, is because I like to keep the air vents open. So today I'm riding with the air vents at the top of my helmet closed and the air vents at the chin of my helmet halfway open. I have to have airflow. I need to breathe. The closed visor and closed vents, I get claustrophobic and I feel like I'm short of oxygen. So yeah, it is what it is. I've placed the mic high up away from my chin. It's right at the top of the cheek pad, where the cheek pad meets the headliner of the helmet. So hopefully there's not too much wind that's going to be hitting the hitting the mic. So let's see how this turns out. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Like, the audio comes out pretty okay for normal street residential riding, but once you hit those faster speeds, it all goes to trash. See, everybody's going faster here, but this is a 60 km/h zone, and normally there are cops who shits about and trap. I've been trapped here before already, but I see everybody surrounding me is driving a lot quicker. So you know, they always say that you must go with the flow of the traffic. So I'm about 95 km an hour now, 94, 95. I don't know what the wind noise is like at this speed. Maybe I can pick up a little bit more. 710. I don't know what the wind noise is like. We'll see about that after riding. But I am still getting airflow, even though the chin vent is halfway open. I don't think I'd want it fully closed. I need air also to breathe. Basic human functions, I suppose. Hello riders. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. what are you doing? Are you gonna see me? Do see me. Yeah, there are cars about. Where I like to practice. That's why they look like they all could be Uber drivers, just waiting for a fare to come along. Let me go further on. There's a nice open space here. It's a bit sandy though. There's a bit of glass over there. That's okay. Let's try and get this helmet visor opened. I don't like the way the transmission feels. It's like I'm stepping down on the gears, but they're not going anywhere. There, for example, try to change down to first from second. I was in neutral instead. Not sure if it's my chain tension or what. I've really no idea. Test the wind noise out again. This guy's door is open. About 100 km an hour. Try and pick up speed a bit. Cheers, dude. This is about as fast as I can go. I can't keep up with you. Damn, I didn't even see the guy. I'm in the wrong position here. This car comes over, you won't see me. So let me change lanes. Everybody's doing the speed limit here. Where are the cops? The right hand is a bit numb now from that parking lot session. Should I try filtering through this gap? Should I? Why not? Why not, eh? That's what motorcycles are made for. probably mentioned earlier on that I do have a new helmet. I'm struggling to speak while concentrating on these cars in front of me and behind me. But yeah, I do have a new helmet. It's a LS2 Challenger helmet. The previous helmet that I had was the HJC C70. And my main reason for changing helmets was purely because the HJC hurt me. It hurt my forehead. I didn't really feel it like in the first 2 years that I owned it. 480, go 480, and then you go, then I'll go. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so the reason for changing helmets was because the HJC used to hurt me along my forehead, so I didn't really feel it that much when I first started riding up, because I just waited for like short rides in the area, you know. I wouldn't wait for like long periods of time. Anything more than like 20 or 30 minutes, then I'd start feeling the pressure on my forehead. So yeah, and eventually it really started to hurt, you know. All I want to do is just get back home and take the helmet off my head. So I had to get it changed. So the LS2 Challenger helmet, I think it has a better shell. I know you get 3, there may be more, but I know 3 shell types or materials that the shells, helmet shells are made of. You get the polycarbonate, which is like a fancy word for plastic, and that was what my HJC helmet was made out of. And then you get the better option, which is your fiberglass helmets, which is what I've currently got now, even though the LS2 is more or less in the same price range of the HJC. And then you get your carbon fiber helmets. I think this model also came in the carbon fiber option. This car's gonna come flying past me. I could just tell. Yeah, so this helmet also comes in the carbon fiber option, but it's a little bit out of my price range, so I went with this one. Now the nice thing about this helmet is that it has a lot more air vents than the HJC helmet, which means I can keep my visor closed without having to keep cracking it open to breathe or to let air in. So even now with the top vents closed and the chin vents halfway open, it's still a lot easier for me to breathe compared to the HJC, which I had to keep cracking the visor open. So but the downside of that is I've got a lot more wind noise inside the helmet, which is affecting my motovlog attempts. I wish I had a bike with a normal exhaust. I bought this bike with an aftermarket exhaust. I've got, what is it called? It's a Remus, I don't know, is it a Hypercone or something like that? But it's a Remus for a little single cylinder bike. You know, but at the time when I was buying it, I thought, cool, exhaust. Now I wish I had a silence exhaust, because with the loud exhaust, the mistakes that you make on the road are noticeable to everybody around you. Oh, what goes on here? Wow. I see Metro Police. There must be some kind of an event. buses. This is the Johannesburg Botanical Gardens, or Marenche Gardens as we refer to it, or Marenche Dam. This is a dam here as well, but it's really packed. There must be some event. I know they sometimes have music events. We once came to watch UB40 perform in this park a couple of years back. So I wonder what happened today. Didn't hear anything. Here's the Marenche Dam here. Couldn't pay me to play in that water. Metro car park just here. I wonder what. Is it a road race or like a marathon or something? For Metro cops to be stationed here in the corner. Don't see any runners. I'm in two minds about changing this bike. Not changing it, but getting another bike. Is it too soon? Let's pick up the pace here, beat that car. Like I've been playing with the idea of trading it in and getting something else, something a bit bigger. Not too much bigger. I was thinking more like a Honda NC750X or like a Triumph Speed Speed Twin. I'm just gonna take this. Taxis do it, so why can't I? Like a Triumph Speed Twin 900 or Street Twin 900. Something that's still okay for someone who's fairly new to riding, but wants to step up. Also, I feel like this bike is a little bit overwhelmed with my body weight. It struggles to carry my fat ass. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I won't. I'm just toying with the idea. I mean, I've had this now for, it's actually 3 years. I bought it on my 40th birthday in 2021, in July 2021. It's now 3 years later. I'm still enjoying it. I haven't really done a lot of mileage on the bike, but I'm utilizing it a lot more now. I think I do struggle, well, I'll say struggle with the anxiety and fears when it comes to riding. A lot of the times I'll look out and make excuses not to go for a ride. Ooh, it's too windy. Ooh, it's raining. There's too much traffic on the road. You know, I'll keep making some sort of an excuse. And then what happens is, when the weekend is over and I'll be all disappointed that I didn't get to ride on the weekend. I'm just going to slip through here. And is this car going through? Are you going through, car? Please pick up the speed. Why can't I get this back into first gear? Is it my clutch? I don't know. when I take the bike for service, I guess I'll ask him to go into the left lane, past this doodad. Maybe I turn left here. Yeah, let me turn left here. Yeah, so I'm struggling with this bike's transmission, changing up and down gears. I feel like a lot of... Ooh, I went too fast over that hump. That went right up my spine. Yeah, I adjusted the chain tension. I had it adjusted recently to be a bit more slack, because with my weight on the bike, once you put weight on the bike, then the tension tightens right back up again. So I'm not so sure whether that needs adjusting again, or whether the clutch needs a bit of an adjustment. But I find that when I'm downshifting or when I'm upshifting, sometimes it just doesn't click back into gear, and then I look like a complete idiot, like now I was in neutral. I tried pushing it down from second to first, but it just went into neutral. So having something new. I know the Triumphs, they're known for having smooth clutches and smooth transmissions, from what I hear on other people's motovlogs. But I'm just toying with the idea. Maybe when I take this bike to BMW for its service, I can mention that to them and they can have a look at it. Oh, please pick up the pace. Oh, please. Oh, please. I can't see around the corner, so I can't overtake you. Oh, please. Oh, why? Why? Oh, I'll turn in early. Selfie, take the selfie, looking good.